Falcon fans all over. Welcome to Atlanta Falcon Fandemic. My name is Emmanuel, and today I am bringing you my weekly segment of highlighting my player of the week. And this week, it is my honor to bring to you guys uh, someone who is no stranger to all of us. A lot of us have spoke positive of him, expected positive of him, and he has delivered in his style. In his style. But introducing Tyler Allgeier. Tyler Allgeier is one of my favorite players on this team. He's one of the two players outside of Matthew Judon that I am looking forward to for the rest of this season. Uh, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you are as well looking for a lot out of Tyler this year. And I'm going to go on record as saying this. I'm going to go on record. This offense needs to be switched to highlight Tyler Allgeier as opposed to Bijan Robinson. I know a lot of you guys are going to bash me for this, uh, but I am a Tyler Allgeier fan. Uh, but we can agree to disagree. But drop in the comments, and let me know about that statement. Uh, as a with the Atlanta Falcons making Tyler Allgeier that guy. Now I know the whole idea is to have that 1-2 punch for us, and that can still be rightly so. However, I think Tyler needs to be the focus of our run game, with Bijan complementing him. Uh, with that being said, let's get right into it. Let's get right into it. But like I said, with that opening statement, guys, dropping down in the comments, let me know what you think. Agree, disagree, thumbs down, thumbs up, yay or nay. But let me know what you think. All right. Who is Tyler Allgeier? Tyler Allgeier was born April the 15th, 2000, and he's a running back for our beloved Atlanta Falcons. He's a 5'11", 220-pound backup running back behind Bijan Robinson. He and I am 5 pounds heavier than Tyler Allgeier. Uh, he played his college ball at BYU and was selected by the Falcons in the 5th round of the 2022 draft. And since his inception here, he has done nothing but turn heads and created nothing but positive things to say about him. His contract is not, you know, is a great contract for us. However, after the next season, it's going to be very hard for us to keep him, especially if they're going to keep marketing Bijan as our future running back. Tyler signed a 4-year deal of just under $4 million on May the 12th, 2022. The contract runs through the 2025 season and has an average annual value of just of $998,000. It also came with a $33,000 signing bonus, and as well as $333,896 guaranteed. So we got Tyler Gier. I'm Tyler Gier. Tyler Allgeier. I guess he's still running out through his rookie contract, and like I said, we need to use him more. We need to use him more. It is said that Tyler compliments his teammate Bijan Robinson, but I think we must put a label on. If we must put a label on it, that it's Bijan who compliments Tyler Allgeier. And like I said earlier, ever since he came here, he's captured the attention of everybody. And I'm pretty sure a lot of us, man, not just me, labeled him as the future of the Falcons running game. He is a complete workhorse and at his position, and still to this day, has not been used to his full potential like he did in his rookie season, where he managed to set a rookie franchise record in 2022 with 1,035 rushing yards, surpassing my main man, one of my favorite Falcons of all time, William Andrews' record of 1,023 yards that he set in 1979. With those 1,000 plus yards, Algier finished his rookie season and became the first running back for the Falcons since Devontae Freeman in 2016. Uh, and the first rookie running back since William Andrews did it in 1979 to rush for over 1,000 yards. Algier also set the franchise single season record for most rushing yards in a season, surpassing the mark previously set by Andrews. He was named to the PFWA, the Pro Football Writers of America All Rookie Team. So I'm gonna let uh this highlight reel show while I go through my segment because I think it's one to enjoy, and it'll also show that the reasons why Tyler needs to be the man for us. He needs to be the man. I mean, guys, his style of running. I've always been a fan of big, agile, fast running backs. And Tyler is that guy. Not taking nothing away from Bijan. He's very good at his position. And I think he can be that back. However, for the future for us, I think it's Tyler Allgeier. And I want you guys to pay attention to Tyler Allgeier's running style on here. He had that bowling ball type running style and what it takes for the defenders to get him to the ground. But however, a lot of these tackles on, well, say a lot of these runs on here by Tyler, he's shown his agility. He's making people miss. But what I gratify over is how he runs people over. How people, when they try to tackle him, the initial contact is for the defender to bounce off of him. A lot of these highlights you'll see where not just one man bringing him down, but you see 2, 3, 4, sometimes 4 guys, and he's still not on the ground. He's still able to pick up a few more plays. Well, I'm gonna let this play. Let you guys enjoy it while I finish my segment, and it's a great highlight reel, and you guys enjoy it. And even on this first run right here, you will see it took let's see 1, 2, 3, 4 guys to bring him down. And you talking about from the Rams, and the Rams at that time had a formidable front. So, but just watch his agility and the way he moves, guys. I mean, but Tyler Allgeier's career is one to behold. He has appeared in 33 games, 10 starts, and has 396 carries for 1,718 yards. With an average of 4.3 yards a carry, 7 rushing touchdowns, in addition to tallying 34 receptions for 332 yards and 2 receiving touchdowns. And that's been over the last 2 seasons. In 2023, he rushed for 683 yards on 186 carries, 3.7 yards average, and a single season career high 4 rushing touchdowns. Now, that 2023 season was kind of like a low end for Tyler, and it wasn't his fault. It's not his fault. I mean, the coaching decision. I mean, everybody saw what happened with Arthur Smith. But Tyler has shown that he can carry the load of this football team, and rightly so. I think he should. But he also played in 16 games, 7 starts, totaling 1,174 yards from scrimmage, and that was during his rookie season. And he also averaged 107.8 yards per game over the final 4 games of the 2022 season against New Orleans, Baltimore, Arizona, Tampa Bay. Second most in NFL over that span. And those 4 teams, although they're not what you would call powerhouses, those teams had formidable defensive fronts. And this is what he did. He averaged 107 yards over those games. So, like I said, in the game against New Orleans, he rushed for 139 on 17 carries, 8 yards a pop, y'all, and 1 rushing touchdown. I mean, to have him to be that running back for Atlanta, I'm all for it. Like I said, I've always been a fan of the big, fast, elusive running backs, like, even like when William Andrews was brought here, William Andrews was drafted as a fullback. Believe it or not, he was drafted as a fullback. However, uh, William Andrews showed what Tyler Andrews is showing. Tyler Algier is showing. This is how William Andrews ran back in the day, and Lehman Bennett was sold on that, so he continued to use William Andrews as a running back. I mean, they chose to pay William Andrews the money because he produced. I mean, yes, he was a fullback, but however, he got paid like a running back. He was always labeled as a fullback, and I'm thinking that's one of the reasons why his name has been omitted from the Hall of Fame. Believe it or not, you're talking about one of the most productive backs in history that have yet to make the Hall of Fame. But that's another story, guys. I got a segment coming out on that too. So y'all stand by, stay tuned for that one. It's very informative. You guys who have never seen William Andrews play, stay tuned for that one. Stay tuned for that one. You guys will see what I'm talking about. But Tyler Algier's running style, guys, is I mean, it's a load for other teams to defend. It wears defenses down, and we got a game coming up in Philly where I think Tyler has to get more touches. With Philly's defensive front, Tyler is perfect for the job. Not like I said before and earlier, I'm not taking nothing away from Bijan. Bijan is a very productive back. However, against Philly defensive front, I think Tyler Allgeier is much needed. He will wear down that Philadelphia defense. Tyler Allgeier is a workhorse. He's a mule. We need to ride that mule and wear these defenses down. And if he gets tired, then hey, Bijan is right there to finish the job or help him, wear down that defense. But I like Tyler Allgeier as our running back, our starting running back. So why don't we play him more? Why don't we play him more? You guys answer that in the comment. To be honest with you, I do not know. We should play him more. He deserves more touches. He has proved that he deserves more touches. The game against Pittsburgh, the one we just lost, 3 carries, and he averaged 7 yards a carry on those 3 carries. 3 carries, and he averaged 7 yards a carry. God, I don't know why Zach Robinson went away from that. He should have kept pushing that agenda. And he ran away from TJ Watt. That would have frustrated TJ so bad. I mean, to continue to run that mule, I don't care if we had to run right at TJ. But you keep running that ball until they stop you. We didn't, the game plan, I don't know if he even had one for Pittsburgh. I really don't. The way it was played, I really don't think he had one, but I'm not here to talk about that game. I'm here to talk about my man, Tyler Allgeier. But defensive lines do not like playing against backs like Tyler Allgeier. It wears them down. He's a load to get to the ground. And when you hit him, I mean, I'm sure it does not feel good. I'm sure of it. I mean, Zach Robinson really needs to pay attention to Tyler Allgeier and get him more touches. Atlanta has a wealth of quality, skilled position players that could shine in Zach Robinson offense. But Tyler Allgeier is that guy that will benefit from that. Tyler Allgeier will be that guy that sets up all the play action. So you get a guy like Tyler Allgeier that handles the rock and at 7 yards to carry. You don't think the defensive front or the linebackers will play closer up to that line of scrimmage? The linebackers play closer up to that line of scrimmage, thinking that he's going to get the ball. setting up for perfect play action. And one thing I like about Tyler Allgeier, he's a north and south runner. I mean, it seems like he prefers to run you over as opposed to trying to outrun you to the sideline or or dodge you. He prefers to run you over. If you get, especially, I mean, I don't know, man, his plays in college, man, I mean, crazy. His highlight reel from college. I mean, good gracious alive. But Zach Robinson, uh, the offense that he had is a good run, a balance of run and pass. So, like I was saying, the play action, it will work. The defensive front wouldn't know whether I mean if they have to bite on Tyler Allgeier. They have to focus on him, especially if he's running averaging 7 yards a carry. Arthur Smith, I mean I can't explain what he was doing. And supposedly Arthur Smith is supposed to be a uh, run first style play caller, but I couldn't tell. I could not tell because if Arthur Smith stayed with his that run first mentality, he probably would still have a job. Probably. I mean, Derrick Henry made Arthur Smith look like a genius, but you see what kind of runner that Derrick Henry was over there. I don't know, but some may think that having this type of offense is a negative for Algier, uh, but a standout positive for him as well as for the team is the Falcons won't face a stacked box nearly as often, if at all. Teams would try to do it at first. They would try to stack the box until they have to handle a running back like Tyler Allgeier. Teams will literally have to second and third guess themselves on whether or not they want to tackle Algier or fall for the play action. They really have to gamble with it. And that's what you want defenses doing. You want the defense second guessing themselves. Look how hard this guy is running, man. And he does this every time he gets the ball. Look at it. I mean, that's not Tyler. I mean, that's not Tyler. That was well, you saw who it was. But this guy here needs to be. Oh, I don't swap videos. I don't got over here to yeah, he's no longer here. Uh I'm brain farting, y'all. Cordell Patterson. But I mean, guys, you saw the video, you see the video, you saw the footage. I mean, I don't understand why Zach Robinson against Pittsburgh did not ride this mule that that we had in Tyler Algier. That's right. Sorry about that, guys. I started playing uh Tyler Allgeier's highlights from college. Matter of fact, let's watch it. Let's watch it. I mean, why not? Why not? And you will see why I've fallen in love with him as our running back. I mean, why not? I mean, look at him straight. I mean, especially in the red zone, guys. Especially in the red zone. And you will see that most of his runs. Oh, sorry about that. In that red zone, you see where they ended up. And he don't just do it in the red zone. Well, this here, he gets it into the red zone, but look at here. He finds that end zone, guys. And he did the same thing here his rookie season. And he had that breakaway speed for a big guy. He had that breakaway speed. It's not long, but faster, faster cornerbacks or safety could catch up with them, but they catch up with them after the damage is done. Look at this. And the thing that surprises me is the lines don't have to be perfect. The offensive line do not have to be perfect because as you can see, he's in the midst, he's in the trenches of that offensive line. There's no super large holes. Well, that one was pretty much. Look what he knocked that guy back into the back of the end zone. But there are no super large open holes for him to run through. He's in the trenches with his lineman. He just a strong guy running the ball. And that's why he deserves to be our starting running back. I like Bijan. Dude, don't get me wrong. He's a perfect complement. That 1-2 punch. I mean, I like it. I like what we did with him over. Did with Devontae Freeman and Coleman. Uh, and I mean, I still like it. But Tyler Allgeier is that horse. I think we need to ride ride that horse until until defenses find a way to stop him, and then you make the adjustment. I still wouldn't go away from him. I mean, this guy here, I'm surprised he wasn't in the running for. I'm not gonna say that because he didn't score as many touchdowns but I mean, he's a big guy. I'm surprised he lasted as long as he did in the draft. Surprised, very surprised. I mean, he look at him. He's a strong running back, strong, and he hits that hole fast. If there even a hole there, you saw he just jumped over a couple of guys right there. If there's even a hole, look at this. He is a strong guy. He keeps them knees pumping, keep them feet moving. I mean, he is a strong guy in that red zone. And that's what we need. That's what's going to help our red zone scoring. That's what's going to help us on our third downs. Look at this. Once he breaks away, he's determined to get to where he's going. At least till somebody catch up with him. But guys, Tyler to me is that guy. He is that guy. So but the question is, why don't we run him more? I really don't. I mean, I really don't know. He needs to be featured more. He needs to get more touches on that ball. Against Philly, it'll be the perfect game plan against that front seven of Philly. They are very tough against the run. They're very tough. I mean, a lot of Georgia boys up there, but they are very tough against the run. So Zach Robinson needs to make that adjustment, take the training wheels off. And even before the season has started, that was one of the concerns with all the new variables that we have going for the Falcons. Will this coaching staff get it together and get this team together? I mean, you're talking about Zach Robinson and Raheem Morris work together in the Rams, but you talking about working two different sides of the ball too. But they know each other. But it takes more than just knowing somebody to get the job done. You have to know what you're doing. Now, we don't know whether or not Zach Robinson made the correct calls against Pittsburgh because of Kirk Cousins, whether or not they were forthcoming about his injury or what was wrong with Kirk Cousins. But uh, from the most part, it seemed like he was trying to feel his way through the game. But that's stuff that you do in the preseason. You don't wait until when the games start or when the season counts to do a look see. But guys, Tyler Allgeier has been my player of the week. Let me know what you think. What you think about him being the starting running back over Bijan? Uh, I mean, even with the offensive line we got, I think our offensive line is formidable enough to handle a workload like a Bijan. 'Cause Bijan is one of those guys you can just keep running. It seems like he has a lot of wind. I don't. I mean, he seems to be in great shape. So why wouldn't we feature him as our starting running back? Uh, and besides, Bijan wants to be used as a Christian McCaffrey type anyway. So uh, if that's the case, then that makes even more sense. Makes even more sense to feature Tyler as our starting running back. But hey, but guys, let me know what you think. Uh, Comment what you think about Tyler Algier. Uh, Throughout that 2025 season, when his contract ends, I think if we do not sign him, we will lose a tremendous asset, and teams will lock him in just as quick as they find room, breathing room to get him. I mean, we have to find a way to keep Tyler. We have to. We have to. And if you look back at it, for the Falcons, outside of Metcalf, Warwick Dunn, most of our running backs were of that 220 plus. That carried the workload for our team and looked good doing it. Carried the team and performed well. But I don't know. This offense calls for uh, a McCaffrey type running back. But to beat up on these front sevens, Tyler Algier is that guy, especially against teams like Philly, especially against teams like uh like the Chiefs, Minnesota. I think Houston even has the front seven now. So uh Tyler Algier, he will be that guy. I mean, he needs to have 1,000 yards this year, again this year. He needs to have it. But guys, once again, I'm gonna make this my time. Tyler Algier, our feature running back. Let me know what you think. He's our player of the week. One that I look so much forward to listen to, look at this year and watch him play. Hopefully, he'll get more touches than he did last year, the year before, and definitely more touches than he didn't get against Pittsburgh. Uh, but guys, give me a thumbs up if you like this video, this content. Please, and thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. I'm still tracking my way to 1,000 subscribers. I'm getting there. Pass the word around. The season is upon us now. We're gonna have a lot more content coming as soon as I work out some stuff with my work schedule. Uh, but yeah, I'm gonna call it on this video. And guys, as always, thank you for the comments. They're always welcome. I answer all of them. I haven't answered all of them as of yet, but I do so in my spare time. So I appreciate them coming. I do answer them all within a day or two. So please comment and tell me what you think about this video as Tyler being our starting quarterback, starting running back, as opposed to Bijan Robinson. All right, guys. As always, much love, and please continue to rise up.